What's up, Cold Season family? How you guys doing? We just got off work. Today's video, we're gonna dedicate today's video to motivation. You gotta be motivated. You gotta go get it, man. We gotta want to work out. You gotta want to get up and go put in work. You know what I mean? People that they say they want to be healthy, but don't want to exercise, or don't want to take care of their body. Well, that's on you. At the end of the day, it's always been on you. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers want to be healthy, but they want to smoke tobacco, or they want to drink alcohol, or do all these other drugs and shit like that. And I'm not saying you can't have a drink or nothing like that, you know what I mean? But don't be drinking every weekend. You drinking 3-4 times a week, you gotta cut that out. You feel me? Every other weekend, if you feel like you need to get drunk or something, do what you gotta do. But it should not be a every weekend type thing. You should not be doing that 3-4 times a week. It's bad for your body. You shouldn't be putting toxins in your body. You know what I mean? If you feel like you're not where you're at financially, you gotta take a look at some things and see why you aren't at where you're at financially. And it starts with the basics. Like, are you working? We all know you cannot become a millionaire off having a 9-to-5 job, just a regular job. You're not gonna become rich working a regular job. So that being said, if you're working a job, if you're working full-time, overtime, and all that shit, you gotta find a balance on what you can do outside of that job to make you some real money. And you may think, well, shit, how can I start a business? I'm flooded in bills. I'm living paycheck to paycheck, yada yada yada. Well, you gotta start working on that credit. You feel me? It might take you a year to build your credit up and get your credit history going and get it to where you need it to be. So if you haven't even thought about credit and you watch this video, well, that's good. Now today you start working on your credit. Go get you a little Experian account and start working on your credit, especially if you don't have any credit history at all. Go on Experian and start getting some credit history. Go get you a Self account. That is basically a credit builder app, which just helps you build your credit. You're gonna be, let's say you're making $30 a month payments on your Self account. By the end of your term, whatever, a year or 2 years, whatever your term is, well, all the money you paid, you get that back. So it's basically like you got a savings account. That's what basically your Self account is. You're basically putting $30 away a month, or however much you put away a month. There's different limits on what you could save each month, but basically it's on auto pay. It takes out $30 a month, and it reports it to the credit bureaus that you're making on-time payments to something, and you have that account for 1-2 years. That's good for your credit, and it's gonna boost your credit in that sense, in your credit history. So if you don't have any credit at all, I recommend you getting something like that, and then you might get approved for a little $200-$500 credit card. And if you get approved for that, go ahead and get that $500 credit card. You want to spend about $300 on it, pay that shit off immediately. Do that for a couple months, and then the credit bureaus are gonna see, okay, he's making on-time payments. And then you make sure you pay him off though before the deadline, before the due date. You got to pay him off way before that. And so just do that a couple times, and you start getting approved for better credit cards. And once you work your way up and you're able to get 20K limit or something like that, then you can start making those type of investments you need to make, and do what you gotta do. So it's like, you got a 20K credit limit, and you got LLC, and you got a business IEN number, then you can go ahead and be like, okay, I have 20,000 on my personal credit, I need my business credit to match that. But with business credit, they go ahead and give you a lot way more on the business side, so you might be able to get 50,000 credit card on the business side, and that business credit is not gonna hurt your personal credit when you're using it. So it's like, you can go ahead and make a solid business investment and, you know, make your money back quick, depending on the type of business venture, whatever you get into. Use that money, that 50,000, that's a whole lot of money. Start a business and you can do well. So it's like, it's not like you came out of pocket 50,000 to start some business. You know, you're utilizing credit in what you can, and what credit has to offer, by following the guidelines, having a good credit score, having good credit history, no late payments, things like that, things of that nature. You get in tune with your credit, and, you know, you study it, you learn about it, and you just continue to just stay on top of it. You'll be able to get some nice things in this world, and that's how a lot of people have nice things in this world, by having good credit. You know, I don't know why the public school systems, or even private schools, I don't know why the school systems in general, even colleges, no one teaches credit, and we need credit to live and survive. So think about that, how schools aren't teaching us credit, they're not teaching us financial literacy. Man, most of these schools are just teaching you how to work a 9-to-5 job, how to listen to people, how to not be a boss. That's what these schools are teaching people. You know what I'm saying? We want to be business owners. We want to be our own boss. You know, they should be teaching real estate in school. They should be teaching about life insurance. They should be teaching about regular insurance in general. You know, they should just be teaching you about credit, everything. That's what school should be teaching you about. Things we can actually learn and better ourselves. But they don't want you to be better. They want you to be complacent. So you gotta go outside the box and really just step it up a notch and educate yourselves on the right things. You know, knowledge is power if it's applied, but if you have a bunch of useless knowledge that you can't apply to anything, you know, it's useless. So we gotta work smarter, not harder, and we can grind and get to where we gotta get to. You know, you take that credit scenario we just talked about, and let's just say you're a struggling musician. You know, you're not getting views, you're not getting the looks you want, you feel like you can't make a music video because you don't have the money for this, you know, video director that you want. But in a sense, you don't need a label. What you need to do is get you a nice credit line. Build your credit up, use your credit, go ahead and get you 10, 15, 20K limit or whatever. You know, you want to start a business, get that business credit, and then use that to fund your music career. Get that shit going, man. Get that shit off the ground. That clothing line you want, go ahead and build that shit up, man. Start working on your credit, get that credit up, and start utilizing those funds. Like, yeah, you're gonna pay it back, of course, but you know, you don't want to have to use your paycheck to fucking make investments when you got bills to pay. You know what I mean? You want to be able to utilize the credit so you can still live and, you know, do what you got to do. But all in all, get that credit up, you'll be able to start moving around big time. So as long as you got the mindset to get to the next level, you can get to the next level. You know what I mean? You got to believe in God, you got to work hard, you know. Don't worry about the failures, you know, all the lessons, you know, just thank God for everything He's done and all the things He's going to do, and just, you know, stay thankful, continue to pray, and continue to just believe in God and believe in your situation and know you can do better. You got to see yourself doing better, and you do that, you'll be in the right direction to get to where you need to go. Daily motivation, you know, it's Wednesday. ColdSeason.com, we got all types of gear. This Cold Season windbreaker I really like. I wear this shit to work all the time. It's comfortable. It's really, I be dealing with cable and hella dusty shits, but it's still like, you know, I could wear this jacket a bunch and it's not like super dirty, you know what I mean? So I love the Cold Season windbreaker. This shit is excellent. You know, you could wear this in the winter, you could wear this in the summertime. This shit is perfect. You see I got another sweatshirt underneath this, a little bit chilly outside. So you know what I'm saying? I got the Cold Season trucker hat on too. Shit is A1 plus, you know what I'm saying? super A1 every time I go out. Oh man, I like your hat. I like your sweatshirt. I like your jacket. You know what I mean? They be saying that. You know what I'm saying? Get you some cold season, and you're gonna be swagged out. They're gonna love you. I'm telling you, bro. They're gonna love you. They're going to love you if you have some cold season. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just work hard, wake up, thank God, and just get to it. Cause you know what I mean? It's people that's really going through it. You know what I'm saying? You might feel like you're going through it, but everybody got problems. You know, everybody go through something. You know what I mean? Everybody got something they dealing with. So we can't sit here and try to play Judge Judy on who got it bad, who got it worse than somebody else. You know what I mean? That's just whack. Stop comparing your situations to any. You shouldn't be comparing situations to anyone. You should be worried about yourself and how you can do better. And when you start focusing on that, you will be able to do better and get to where you need to go, and you know, yada yada yada. So long story short is, man, keep believing and praying in God and just work hard, and you're going to be on your way to beautiful, great things. You know what I'm saying? Coldseason.com. Go ahead and get that merch. We got so many things in the works. A lot of content coming out on, you know, we just got a lot of stuff in the works. I'm not going to speak on too much of it. You're just going to see it. So, Cold Season, baby.
The whole idea behind it is to get these bitches to recognize large scale moves.